Hi, my name is Danielle, and in this video I'll be giving you a short introduction to the full CoolLED product range. We have a range of different products which cover both transmitted and fluorescence illumination, and I'll be talking through the key features of each product. This is the PT100, and this light source is optimised for transmitted illumination applications. It is available in 4 variants. The white, which is the perfect replacement for your existing 100-watt halogen lamp. And then we have 3 phosphor-free variants, the 525nm, 635 and 770. The 525 is optimised for the spectral response of most scientific cameras, improving image contrast. 635 is a slightly longer wavelength, which provides deeper penetration into thicker samples. And the 770 is optimised for more specialist transmitted illumination techniques such as IRDIC. The control options for each of the PT100 variants are the same. They all come with a manual control pod, which has an on-off switch and manual intensity control. On the back of the pod, the PT100s have a BNC for TTL triggering. The PT100 can be connected directly to the microscope, or the PT100 White and PT100 770 can be connected via liquid light guide. This is the PE100. This is our single wavelength solution for fluorescence imaging. The PE100 is available in a number of wavelengths from 365nm to 770nm. Each has the same control option with a manual pod with an on-off switch and intensity control. Similarly to the PT100 range, there is a BNC on the back for TTL triggering. The PE100 series is great for applications such as optogenetics. The PE100 can be directly coupled to the microscope or connected via liquid light guide or fibre. You can also combine 2 PE100s on the back of the microscope using the PE combiner. This is the PE300 series. In the PE300 series there are 3 different variants: the light, the white and the ultra. Each of these light sources has similarities, and the differences are in the different levels of control. So first of all, to cover the similarities. Each light source has 3 LED chips inside the unit. The LED chips cover the UV, the blue and the GYR to give a broad white output. Each light source has the same option in the UV of SB or MB, SB being 365nm and MB being 400nm. This means that you can select the best UV option for your customer's requirements, dependent on which filters they are using. Now to go through the differences. The light is the simplest model. There's no need for USB connection or TTL connection, it's simply controlled on the control pod. There is a manual on and off button, and that brings on all 3 LEDs at the same time. You can then adjust the intensity of all the 3 LEDs using the up and down arrows. The next level up, we have the PE300 White. You can see already on the control pod that there are some differences. We have the on and off switch, and then you can select which LED is on or off. So if required, you could just have the blue wavelength on, or you could have any combination of the 3. You can see on the back of the unit, there is one BNC for global TTL control. This also has a USB port and is integrated into the most common imaging software packages. More information on this is available on our website. Finally, we have the PE300 Ultra. This is the highest spec in the PE300 series. You can see it has a similar control pod to the 300 White, with the on-off switch and individual on-off for each channel, as well as individual intensity control. We have removable inline filters for Pinkel and Sadat filter sets. And on the rear of the unit, we also have individual channel TTL. This unit also comes with Sequence Runner, which allows you to trigger a sequence of LED illumination using just one TTL into the global trigger on the back of the unit. More information on this is also available on the website. The PE300 Light, White and Ultra can all be connected to the microscope via liquid light guide or direct fit. The preference would be for direct fit if possible, as this provides the greater irradiance at the sample plane. It also avoids the need to replace the liquid light guide. For more information on which adapter is required, you can find this on our website. This is the PE340 Fura. The PE340 Fura has the same features as the PE300 Ultra, but is optimised for calcium imaging. The LEDs inside the unit are 340, 380 and a broader white LED for any additional fluorophores. It's controllable via USB or by the TTL ports on the back, which provide individual channel triggering or global triggering. The unit has inline filter holders which come with exciters for the 340 and the 380 channels. The optics are optimised for UV transmission, and it can be directly coupled to the microscope or coupled via liquid light guide. Similarly to the PE300 Ultra, the PE340 Fura comes with Sequence Runner, which allows you to set up a sequence of illumination on the control pod and trigger this using the TTL into the global BNC on the back of the unit. Here we have the PE4000. The PE4000 has 4 LED channels, each with 4 available LEDs. This covers from 365 up to 770 nanometers. With 4 LED options for each channel, you have up to 256 possible combinations of LEDs. This makes it great for a multi-user setup. The 4000 can be controlled via USB and is integrated into the most commonly used imaging software packages. However, it can also be controlled via TTL using this expansion box, which clips onto the back. We also have available inline filter holders, perfect for Pinkel or Sadat filter sets. These are also double-ended, meaning you have 2 options of excitation filter for each channel. Finally, we have the control pod, which gives you manual control options of each channel and manual intensity control. The PE4000 is liquid light guide only, but there are fibre options. Do get in touch with us for more details. This is the new PE800. This is our 8-channel light source, covering from the UV up to 740. As with the PE300 series, you have the option in the UV of 365 or 400 nanometers, allowing you to pick the optimum UV wavelength for your customers' needs and filter sets. There is no need for a pod for the PE800. It's all controlled on the computer using the CoolLED LightBridge software. The PE800 is integrated into a number of imaging software packages, but it's also controllable via the PE6501-8, which allows you to trigger the light source via TTL. We also have a number of different control cables, which allow you to use the PE800 with other trigger boards. We have BNC and SMB connections available. The PE800 also comes with a removable inline filter holder, allowing you to insert an excitation filter in front of each individual LED. The PE800 is liquid light guide only, and it's the perfect solution for fast triggering. Finally, we have the new PE800 Fura. This has all the same features as the PE800, but the LEDs are optimised for calcium imaging. The unit includes the 340, 380, 435, 470, 500, 550, 580 and 635 nanometer LEDs. As with the PE340 Fura, the PE800 Fura comes with excitation filters for the 340 and 380 nanometer LEDs, and these are inserted into the included removable filter holder. As with the PE800, there is no need for a control pod. This can all be controlled on the computer using the CoolLED Lightbridge software. The PE800 Fura is integrated into a number of imaging softwares. However, it can also be controlled via TTL triggering using our PE6501-8FR. We also have other BNC or SMB triggering cables available. Finally, the PE800 Fura is liquid light guide only. Thank you for watching this short introduction to the CoolLED product range. If you have any questions at all, you can find out more information at www.coolled.com, where you will also be able to find our contact details. Thank you.